Okay, so building on our neon belly escapes. Let's just say last time when you're in this front of me, bro. Last time, whenever Dean got my back on the mat, and then as he moved into neon belly, we made wedges. Okay, and then from there we made the crook of the arm coming in. I created the space and come up into our 50-50 takedown. Took him down, and then we looked for the saddle. That would be your preemptive neon belly. Dean actually didn't get settled into a neon belly position, because if he has a shin across my belt line, that's not going to work because I don't have the space. But let's just say he gets my back on the mat, corianders, and he's straight into his neon belly position, so we're here. Okay, first thing is you need to get his hands on the mat. So 2 hands come under the armpit, and he just bridge and get his head way past mine. I'm going to keep my right arm in the armpit, and I start, the simple version of doing this is just walking my legs this way. Left hand finds the hamstring, and as I bring my head out the back door, I'm hip escaping, so his knee falls to the mat beside my hip, and I'm bringing in my right leg and making the triangle. This position is called backside 50-50. Okay, now obviously the go-to move from here is the heel hook. We'll just go over that, which is obviously illegal. For anyone that was watching the BJ Penn Ryan Hall UFC match, this is the move that actually blew BJ Penn's knee out, because he tried to back step out of this. If I put the crook of my arm, just actually turn this way, bro, perfect. If I put the crook of my arm around Dean's heel, lock the triangle and start to go belly down, the heel hook is on. What actually happened in that match was, as Ryan Hall was going belly down, I'll take this off, Dean backstep this way, and BJ Penn's knee blew out. So really, if the person's going belly down, the worst thing you can do is backstep out of it. But anyway, we can't do heel hooks in jiu-jitsu, but we can do Achilles locks. Okay, so let's look at that again, just with the Achilles lock. So he gets me flat on my back, he goes into the neon belly position. First thing is, I don't want weight on my belly, this sucks. I just make frames underneath his armpit, push him forward, keep my right arm in place, and the simple way of doing it is I just walk with my feet this way. The left hand comes out the back door. The detail is, as I turn to face Dean, I need his knee beside my left hip. And now I'm bringing my right leg over and making the triangle. His knee's wedged on the inside of my hip. His foot is underneath my armpit. And now from this position, to go for the Achilles, I just put the blade of my arm, this part, not the crook of my arm, get hand to hand. And instead of going belly down, I'm just pulling it straight back. The reason I can get it is because there's tension in Dane's leg. And now from there, I just have the ankle lock. You can't see it visually on the camera. It looks like a heel hook, but it's actually an Achilles. Let's just get another angle on that, bro. You're on this side. So he runs in the neon belly. Okay. From our position, he gets his hands on the mat. Okay. Right hand stays where it is. I start to walk my legs this way, come out the back door as I shrimp. My foot's coming inside. I make the triangle. Instead of putting Dane's heel in the crook of my arm, I just go with the blade of my arm. Okay. Behind his Achilles. His knee is beside my left hip, wedged inside the triangle, and his toes are underneath my armpit. It does look like a heel hook, but it's actually an Achilles lock. I'm pulling now the blade straight into there. The reason this doesn't work, just like on your back, bro, or just on your butt. The reason this doesn't work as an Achilles lock is because there's no tension in Dean's leg. But when I put him in that position, there's tension with a bent leg, and this is why you get the submission easy. Let's just look at that again, bro. Here, down here. So anytime we get into, he gets my back on the mat, puts me straight down into our position, I get his hands on the mat. Once I'm there, all I'm doing is coming out the back door, getting his knee beside my hip, leg comes inside, make the triangle, and then from there, we're just straight into our straight ankle lock. And that's from a fully flat neon belly position.